Anthony, you guys, third quarter, the Celtics kind of came in, took control of the game. They went on a 15-point run, holding you guys to 6 points, but you guys had to adjust. How did you guys exactly do that?
Play a little defense. They came out with, a lot of offensive, firepower, and they were making shots, and we were turning it over and missing shots. And we just had to get back to our defensive intensity. We went small and tried to match guys up, and stay in front of Tatum. He was hurting us all night and making some tough shots. And KCP came in and kind of turned the water off a little bit, especially in the fourth, and we were able to get the win.
And what was the conversation towards the end of the game about the focus on defense? Because you guys were able to take advantage of some of those key steals and defensive plays to convert them into offensive points.
Just be more scrappier. It's about who wanted more, and we wasn't trying to lose the game. KCP made another huge play where they turned over out of bounds, and I think it started with him. His mindset, his pressure. Him and Rondo actually, getting into the ball. Diving on the floor for loose balls. Brown had a great play. We dove into the stands and for a loose ball. But KCP came in with that pressure and, put the pressure on Tatum to make some tough shots, and he did. But, he forced him to some shots that he, probably didn't want to take.
AD, you said on Friday that you felt like you owed them one from the last game in Boston. How did that affect the intensity or the motivation that you guys had today, especially?
Yeah, it was a fun game. With or without Kemba, they're a tough team. They proven they can win with them, and they proven they can win without them. And to play a team like that, in your building, playoff atmosphere is something that you want. You don't want to shy away from the moment, and we just stayed with it. Whether they made runs, we made runs. We just stayed in the moment and just try to complete the win. But we know how big this rivalry is. It goes way back, way before some of us was even born. So we want to make sure that we came in here and get the win, especially the way they beat us in Boston.
You talk about not shying away from the moment. You've had some big free throws here in the last week. What's the approach in those moments? I'm sure you want to treat it like any other free throw, but are they any other free throws? How do you?
That's how you have to treat them like that. I take a lot of pride in my free throws, and I've been missing a couple lately that I don't like, and you put too much pressure on yourself to go up there and make the free throw no matter what moment it is. You're probably going to miss. So I don't think whether I miss one or make one. Each free throw is a new free throw, and I go up there with the mindset that I'm going to make every single one.
Yeah, but you break down LeBron's turnaround shot and just tell us how much confidence the team has in him taking that type of shot.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we want to run if, that free throw out of bounds play was our ball. And it was no question that we were going to give it to him right there, in his sweet spot. Had a whole side of the floor with about 10 seconds, I think, and he got to his money shot. It's a shot he always makes, a shot he always takes in practice and in games, and he did what he do best and made the shot.
Tomorrow's win, there were a lot of Lakers and Celtics greats at the game tonight. Does the rivalry take on even more meaning when you're playing in front of all those guys?
Yeah, obviously they'll be here for this is a huge rivalry, dating back to God knows when, and it's something that everybody wants to see, and to be a part of it means a lot for all of us standing in the moment and recognizing the hype around this rivalry. And I think both teams know it. We had guys who played for Bill Russell here. You had KG here. So you had a lot of people who played in these rivalries here to witness the rivalry go on. And so we're happy we were able to get this one.